Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I am coming at you with another Wargaming in Miniature video. And in today's video, we're going to continue on with our What's in the Box series. And in today's What's in the Box, we're going to take a look at Plastic Soldiers German 231 armored cars. The 231 is the predecessor to the 234. You're more commonly known as the Puma is the 234-2, but the 231 also had a number of variants, but each of their variants gave a different number. So they didn't have the dash system. Let's take a look and see exactly what you get in this box. Now understand this is a 15 millimeter. You get 5 models. Let's take a look. All right, now the box says you get 5 231 8 radial armored cars. Okay, so you get the 8 tires, right? Each sprue contains options to build the 232 radio, the 233 Stummel, I guess it's a howitzer, or the 263 command versions. Okay, I thought the radio was the command version, but hey. So the 231, I believe, is this one with the, I guess that's a 20 millimeter cannon. But we're going to see, we can build all these different variants out of this. That's awesome. All right, so let's see. There's another thing I love about the Plastic Soldier models. They help you out by giving you a paint guide using Vallejo. So if you use Vallejo paints already, or if you don't, you can use these as a guide to let you know what kind of paints you're going to need. Plus, they tell you what kind of primers you're going to need to prime these vehicles before you start painting them. Decals are not included because there are so many different divisional markings, and they don't want to give you like some and then that's not the ones that you need. Like, what if they give you the 2nd Panzer Division markings, but you are doing the 21st Panzer Division, right? So it would be like wasted decals. So you can go and get their individual unit markings on their website separately. Okay, not only do they tell you what colors you're going to need, they tell you where to put those colors in the guide. Like, as an example, you got an early war variant, which I would assume is this one. Maybe not. Maybe it's this one. Because it says vehicle body is German gray. The tires are black gray. Exposed metal is gunmetal. Wow, that's simple. But now you have the late war and the desert variants. Okay, so they late war and desert vehicle body base coat with desert yellow. Optional camouflage, especially Northwest Europe, is dark green, camouflage medium brown, and tires are always going to be black gray. Okay, but then it also talks about the crew. You're going to use flesh. The uniform is going to be German uniform, which is not field gray, which is weird. And then and green gray. The helmet is going to be green ochre, olive green, and mahogany. So it's going to have like a camouflage look to the helmets. And then the rifle is beige brown. Pouches and webbing is black gray. You notice they don't use a lot of just straight black. It's always like black gray, so it's a little bit like it's been worn, like the leather has had a little wear and tear on the dye, right? Okay. Enough of that. All right, let's open this up and let's take a look and see exactly what kind of sprues you get. My guess is, before I even open this up, is I'm going to get 5 identical sprues, and each sprue will have various options to make various vehicles. That's what I'm guessing. All right, let's set that off to the side because that's pretty much a plastic soldier standard. Okay, yep, 5 identical sprues. I'll put them off to the side. We will take a look at one of these sprues and you'll just know that you get 5 sprues. All right, you get a instruction guide which is 2-sided. We get the color codes letting you know, okay, there's 3 holes here and each one, okay, like the 231 would use the blue one here and the blue turret because you see all these yellow pluses. The blue is the 232, which is obviously the blue ones. And then the green is 263. Both of those have radios, you see. Uses the green pieces. And these green or blue. Okay, it's a different. That one is slightly different than that one. This one has like a little antenna thing, where this one has... Yeah, the green one has like an additional antenna. That's the big deal. And then the red one is obviously the Stummel. It's the 233. It's got the 75. My guess is it's a 75 sticking out the front. And that's red, so it's going to use these pieces in that hull. It's an open hull. That's got a weird front plate. Looks a lot like that, like a big, like an armor plate sticking out the front. Yeah, that's very weird. Okay. And then it talks about, talks about assembly. Okay, in this vehicle, you're going to have to assemble the axles with the wheels. You have to make 2 sets of them, attach them to the hull. Then you attach the top hull to the bottom hull, front and rear, some accessories. Side wheel wells have to be put on to cover the wheels. You know, these bad boys right there. And then turret assembly for the 231 and the 232. The 232 gets this antenna set up, aerial set up. There's a front armor assembly, which is that. Back tires. The Stummel, yep, it's a 75mm gun. How it's going in there. And then crew. You really would only see the crew on the Stummel because it's open-topped. Okay, so let's take a look at these models and see exactly what we're looking at. Now what we'll do is I'm going to look at these initially right here, and then we'll zoom in and see the details on these. Okay, so there's the Stummel open top, right? You got the... This looks weird. It's got like a little front gun plate. It's not a turret, right? It's a Jagdtiger. No, it's got a little gun, machine gun or something in the front. This has the turret. There's the bottom. There's the top, right? There's the wheel well covers. They're all one piece. Okay, good. They're not 2 separate pieces. I thought they were 2 separate pieces. The wheels, the axles, and you'd need 8 tires. 2, 4, 6, 8 with the spare tire that goes on the back. Okay. You've got the 2 crew, and you'll only use them on the open top. That's fine. Aerials. Oh, I see there. This aerial has a little divot there, where this one does not. And I would assume, yep, that little divot is where that extra antenna goes. Nice. Front armor, additional armor, rear view mirrors. There's the turret. That is the front plate that would cover this. Not sure what that is. I don't think that's the Stummel front. I'll have to take a look. I kind of like those plates. They look kind of, okay, that would be like the corrugated metal on the side there. That would hold the front plates on. That's the gun and machine gun as part of the turret assembly. Yeah, I'm just excited that I get 5 vehicles and they all don't have to be the 231. I can make 232s and 233s. You know, I can make the 233 and the 263. Yeah. Nice. All right, let me adjust the zoom so we can take a look at this. Alrighty, so here we go. This looks like this is the open-topped hull for the Stummel. Looks like the gun's going to stick out of that. Right. That's the turreted hull. Good details. You can see where the driver's hatch is closed on all of these. Looks like the command or whatever hatch, whatever vehicle this one's supposed to be. I think it's the command vehicle. I think this one's the radio vehicle, but with a turret. Yeah, the engine cover plates are all look good. A lot of detail. I'm digging the detail on these guys. All right, and then there's your tire covers, your wheel wells. Nice. They've got quite a bit of detail on all of these. I'm excited. Okay, and then these guys are the wheels, obviously, or I should say the axles. And then there's all your wheels. Nothing special about those except all the detail. Looks like an engine cover plate on the back side. Okay, I don't know what that piece is. We'll look at that. Here's your 2 crew. You got a commander. One of his feet are cut off. Actually, it looks like his foot is kind of proteinated against the wall of the vehicle. And the other guy looks like he's holding a shell for the Stummel, right? Of course. Then this is going to hold up the antenna as well as this plate up here. And there's the 2 antennas, aerials. You got this one, and then you have this one with the little notch. And that's where this antenna sticks up, you know, inside that underhull. Looks like rear view mirrors. Looks like an axe and a pickaxe. That's pretty cool. Engine compartment. That's probably the Stummel. I'll have to take a look at the other side of it, but I bet you it's the what's the word I'm looking for? Breech. That's probably the gun barrel itself. These are machine guns. Those are the corrugated plates. Looks like a tow chain. That's the gun and machine gun for the turret, which stick out of that, which mounts on these 2 things right here. I think that's everything. Because I saw a couple of plates, a couple of pieces on here. I didn't know what they were. Yeah, looks like a couple of the engine covers in the back, exhaust covers. Absolutely. Okay, I'm looking for, oh, here we go. That's a breech. That's the gun. That looks like a like a turntable where the gun would sit in, and it looks like it sits on that. Okay. So that sits on the floor of the hull, and then this piece which has a pin on the bottom, sticks into that, and then your barrel sticks out of the end of that. And that would, while it's resting on the bottom hull, the gun would stick out here. Okay, so the gun is mostly on the right side, so your crew would have to be on the left. Okay. And then those two are the things that are in the back. All right, it's pretty cool that they give you these like corrugated plates. Yeah, like there's the Stomel one. There's the command one. This is the radio one. And then this is just your standard. Yeah, those are the 4 different ones. Okay, they at least show you the 4 different ones. Okay, I see this little bracket on the right. I don't know what that's for. It's probably a handhold just to climb up on the vehicle. That would probably be this thing right here, this little handhold. So they don't show it on the model here. And they don't show it being assembled. Yeah, see, they don't even show it as part of the assembly. But it's on the sprue and it's on the picture. So I'd put it right there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you just got to do a little research, you just got to keep your eyes open to figure out where everything goes. Yep, there's the corrugated things. Okay, there's the little front armor assembly, has that little V-shaped piece, which is right here. This little, so all 4 of those, that's the front armor. Okay. And what's this? Light into front and rear plates. Okay, so you put the lights in the front and the rear plate before you attach the front and rear plate. Yeah, 4 and then 5. So the lights will be built into the front and rear plates, which are right here. Okay, super cool. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out and checking out this 231, 232, 233, and 263 box set. Yeah, so you get a lot of options for this. I really like the fact that they give you that many options on this. If you like these, and that's another reason why we do these what's in the boxes, because it doesn't, if you were just shopping online, you just saw this box cover and you saw it was 231, but you knew that you needed a 232, you might not pick this up. You might say, oh, that's a 231. I don't need a 231. But that's why we do these what's in the boxes, to let you know exactly what you get in these boxes. It'll help you in your shopping. All right, if you like these kind of videos, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to hit the notification icon. Whenever I upload new videos, you'll be notified. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.